What's going on, wrestling fans? It is I, Steve Fall. Welcome to 10 Count Media. On today's edition, I'm talking to the North American champion of NXT. It's Tony D'Angelo. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Steve. Thank you for having me.
Oh, man, it's a pleasure. And, of course, coming up, Halloween Havoc this coming weekend. Now, spin the wheel, make the deal always brings back Jake the Snake Roberts and Sting memories for me personally because I'm old. But yet, also, you're going to be in the first ever, it seems like, tables, ladders, and scares match. Now, no longer stairs in there. Can you describe what a scare is, I guess, in a wrestling match?
Well, it could be a number of different things. You ever see somebody get, hit with a chair a little too hard and you kind of go, ooh, it's kind of scary. Maybe he's, I don't know, maybe he's under the ring, flips the apron open, says, maybe I'm scared. I don't know. Probably not, but it could be something like that.
See, now you get my brain running. Now I'm thinking of all these crazy ideas like Hornswoggle popping out of the ring or something.
You never know. It's Halloween Havoc. Anything could happen.
That's true.
But yeah, well, we'll see. I think it's more so, especially this match, I think it's just going to be scary to watch.
Dude, it's going to be one of those, as JR used to say, bowling shoe ugly is two men beating the crap out of each other. Now, this is something, of course, you and Obafemi are two badasses wrestling in the ring. Now you have weapons in your hands. Like, if anyone's not tuning into NXT this weekend to watch this match, they're stupid. So honestly, I'm not calling everyone stupid, but you're stupid. But how did it feel though to win that championship, the North American Championship? Because obviously in professional wrestling, these are benchmarks that you want to achieve. Everyone wants to be a champion. So what did it feel like to win the gold?
I thought it was great. I thought it was a hurdle in the career that I needed to jump over, a nice benchmark, like you said. And it was my first singles title. So, special moment there. Not to say the Heritage Cup, it wasn't, but, that's a cup, 100-pound cup. And this is a championship belt. So I think it was great. The family was there. It was a special moment for me in my career. Hopefully, opening up new opportunities and new doors. I think it's great.
Yeah, and a lot of North American champions, former ones at least, went on, say, Raw and SmackDown to win world championships. So
absolutely,
there's a track record there of, as you know, North American Championship, then NXT Championship, but then you go, Raw, then SmackDown. There's so many benchmarks, obviously, in your career because, you're a young man still. And with Halloween Havoc, though, coming up, my house, I have 3 children. So we've already done trick-or-treating like 10 times already across town and all this stuff. The candy,
they
though.
They do that before Halloween?
Dude, let me tell you something right now. If anyone has kids out there and you're not having like trunk-or-treatings or going to schools or going to the YMCA, this stuff is happening. If you're mad at Hallmark, don't be mad.
Wow.
Be mad at the candy companies. All right? But with you and candy, though, do you have a favorite Halloween candy? And also, do you have one that you just despise?
So growing up, I would love to go to the richer side of town.
Oh, yeah.
And they always gave out the giant candy bars. And that was, me and my buddies were like, we skipped everywhere else and we just went for the giant, Hershey bar, Snicker bar, all that stuff. I don't really have a favorite, I guess, candy. I don't really eat candy anymore. That's, when I was a kid, I ate it like it was, water. I don't know, but dislike, I'm not what are those? It's got coconut on it.
Oh, anything with coconut's not good.
Yeah. So. Like with chocolate, to me, I'm not a fan. I can't remember the name though.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Comes in a little brown wrapper or something like that, but Almond Joy.
Almond Joy. We got help down there in the bottom. PR department helping us out here. He's obviously chowing down on those. He's got kids too. But candy corn seems to be like the biggest heel in professional candy because it's like grandma's. I don't want that.
You know what? I was just funny enough. I was going to say my grandmother used to, have a little bowl with candy corn sitting in her dining room, but I don't mind it. I'm not going to sit there and eat it like like
Yum.
whatever. I'm not going to sit there and just shovel it in, but I'll have a few.
All
Doesn't
right.
bother me. It's
Okay.
just sugar.
That's true. Well, listen, I'm not a physically fit specimen like you who actually has to go out there with your shirt off. I can just put more layers on. So
Right,
I'm okay with that. Well, Halloween
right.
Havoc coming up this weekend on the 27th, though. Also, usually Halloween Havoc, we've seen in the past, Rey Mysterio versus Eddie Guerrero, custom gear. Do you
Yeah.
have something planned for this weekend, a Halloween themed gear?
You know what? I didn't because I'm more concerned about the match
Hmm,
and putting a hurting on Oba. So I kind of left the pizzazz out of it, and I'm just straight to business. That's all I'm concerned about.
understand. Understand.
Yeah.
I hope there's people bring glass and thumbtacks. I hope there's a bag of candy corn and you throw Oba off the ladder onto it. I'm just projecting my thoughts here. That's what we do.
Hey,
But
it could be. You never know.
and anything can happen in professional wrestling, especially when recently announced ECW Arena is going to host an NXT event. Immediately the tickets sold out,
Mm.
gone. So now it's probably the hottest ticket in the world if you're working, the
Yeah,
game.
yeah, yeah.
You understand. You
Yeah,
understand.
yeah, I get it. Yeah.
But
I
of
got stacks out there.
course. Now, is this something that is another mark on NXT saying like, okay, we were in this performance center for a long time, and now we've
Mhm.
gone out a few times here and there, and success is there. The ECW arena, again, this is like there's only so many arenas that are famous left, and this
Right.
is one of them. Like, how does it feel to be heading to this event and plus knowing sold out instantly based off just NXT being there? No matches are even announced.
Hmm. I think it's great. I think well, first of all, I'm honored to even be, performing in that arena. Like you said, it's has a lot of history in the name and a lot of legendary wrestlers and matches and everything that's gone in there. Like I'm pretty excited to be have my name etched in the list of guys to compete in that arena. And you know what? I think as far as the tickets being sold out immediately, I think that's just, you know, a testament to the men and women on the roster and how how well we're doing and the product that we're putting out. I think everybody's doing a great job representing the brand and representing themselves and doing a stand-up job. Okay. I'm not gonna say I'm a big part of it, but I might
Well,
be. I don't know. But
I
I'm
think
just
you are
playing. But
because you're the champion.
it's cool. It's cool. I'm very excited for it, and I'm very excited to, um, see whose butt I got to whoop when the day comes. So we'll see.
Well, perhaps, the FBI, Little Guido and Tony Mamaluke and Sally
Mm,
Graziano and
mm.
classic ECW bumping
Maybe.
into you.
I mean, I'm sure that they live around there, so who knows what could happen. I'll say that. Who knows?
All right. Because, there's a lot of things happening in professional wrestling we didn't think would happen. And one is definitely TNA's involvement with the WWE and NXT. It's mind
Right.
blowing to think because it felt like even years ago, it was like saying the words and the letters TNA, you couldn't say it on WWE. Now you
Right.
got Jordan Grace and Joe Hendry and just so many people crossing over. Is there someone
Mhm.
from TNA that you say, like, man, please let me go over there or let them come to me? Like, this could be a match that could put money in pockets.
I think I spoke with Joe Hendry a little bit. I think the guy um, is very creative, and I think I would love to see what kind of song he would
Oh,
write about the Don. I would love to see what he, I mean, I'm not lifting in a Bowser outfit like somebody I know, but I'm interested to see what the guy would come up with. I'll say that.
all right.
Yeah, I
The
think it'd be
gauntlet.
a nice little matchup.
Yeah. He has the catchiest damn song in the world where even I'm at home doing like the dishes and my son's next to me and I just look at him and I start singing and I'm like it's happened again. It but I'm interested to see if
It's
it
catchy.
happens to you. But
Yeah,
he should probably watch
absolutely.
out because I'm not even sure if that case is closed with you and Pretty Deadly in the trunk in the car situation. I'm not really sure that Joe Hendry is aware of your background, possibly.
Well, I don't even know what you're talking about, to be honest with you. I know of Pretty Deadly, but
Oh,
as far as I mean, I put him in a trunk, but that was
hmm.
the match. I don't
Oh,
know.
I think there was more video though.
I don't know.
All right.
Maybe, this is AI. They can,
That's true.
you
I'm not even
know,
real. This
yeah.
is I'm a
Who knows?
computer.
A fan could have made it. I don't know.
That's a good
Who
point.
knows?
What am I doing? I'm putting out propaganda out there. Political season. I don't want more fake AI, more
Right.
fake
Come on,
things like
man.
that.
You're feeding into the, like you said, propaganda.
I'm so sorry about that. Let's move on then. You said Shawn Michaels is cooking on the Ringer recently, and I
Yep.
can't agree more. He even has a chef hat from Jordan Grace.
That's
That's how
right.
much he's cooking. What are the
Hmm.
personal discussions that you have with Shawn Michaels? Because again, he has shaped so many wrestlers' minds, and now training everybody. It seems like this is the greatest person to train the future.
Right. Well, he's like you said, he's HBK, Mr. WrestleMania. And he's cooking. He's got a great mind for the business. Uh, and he just like I said before, if you prove to him that, you're willing to work, you earn his trust, you're gonna do what's best for the business and best for the company, he's willing to help and willing to listen. So I think, we've watched film together and we've had meetings where we just, you know, I don't want to say the bad word, but BS, in the office. And, he's taken a lot of us under his wing and to, you know, helping us build our brand and become better people. And, just across the board, I think he is a great leader. So, I'm happy to be here while he's the man in charge.
Yeah, because again, he created so many memories for so many people. And like for a long time when Triple H was running NXT, we would, fans and media would call them the Triple H kids. And people would make memes of like baby Finn Balor and, baby Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose. Everyone
Right,
did that for years. And
right.
now clearly Shawn Michaels is the new, Papa H, as the internet would call Triple H. And
Yeah.
you're his kids now. And I think that's pretty awesome because Cody Rhodes even said it recently where NXT was supposed to be some sort of like farm league for Raw and SmackDown. And it was for a
Right,
long time. And sometimes it worked out, sometimes it didn't work out.
right.
With Shawn Michaels and Triple H and the synergy with TKO, it feels like everything is running together. It's no longer a farm league. It is a third brand. It's traveling as well. Like, how do you feel
Right.
about Cody saying like it's no longer just the development territory? It's like it's the new show for the WWE and plus NXT going on the road. Like, where do you see that going?
Listen, I agree, and I think it was a third brand. I mean, even before, like no developmental gets a TV deal like we got. You know what I'm saying? So like we're on TV every week. Like, yes, are we learning? Yes, are we trying to get better and hone our craft? Absolutely. But we're putting butts in seats, just the same as any other company. So I think that's like I said, a testament to the roster and a testament to the office and what a good job they're doing. And I think with this whole CW deal, I think it's better than we ever imagined. Like I love traveling. I love going to all these different arenas and showing off the people who can't make it to Orlando. What we can do. They see us on TV, but like when you come in the arena and you get there and see up close the big booms and the personalities and I think it's a whole new experience and it opens a lot of eyes as to who we are as talent. So I think it's great and I
Yeah.
do think we're a third brand. So we're more than just developmental.
Yeah, because honestly, like you're not gonna just put something like if you go back to the original NXT, original, not the game show version, like the show that was in Full Sail University where I went to college, and
Yeah.
it was funny because you'd watch it and clearly they were putting people on TV who didn't fully understand their character or fully
Hmm.
understand what they were doing, and they were developing in front of your eyes. So you were like,
Absolutely.
oh, this person learning every week. We saw the development of Bailey and Charlotte Flair and Sasha Banks, Becky Lynch, like,
Hmm.
so many other people, Baron Corbin, Paula Cruz. So it was just
Right.
a whole different brand. The excitement surrounding NXT now, like you said, you don't just get offered a lot of money
Right.
to be like, well, these people don't know what they're doing, right? Okay, here's millions of dollars in the
Right.
CW in prime time.
Exactly.
Sure. Yeah,
Exactly.
it's pretty awesome though. What with Halloween Havoc, that's pretty awesome as well. Coming up again this coming weekend, a tables, ladders, and scares match. We still haven't figured out the scares part. We'll work on that at some point. But when you were a child, though, do you have a favorite Halloween costume that you wore as a child at one point? Like, were you ever a wrestler? Because I know you're a collegiate athlete as well. So.
I wasn't a wrestler. I think I was when I was really young. I was Scooby Doo one year,
Really
and
young, I mean like
then
last year?
yeah, yeah. I was Darth Maul one year as well, and it was right when the Star Wars
Yeah,
came out and all that. So I think every other boy was Darth Maul that year or whatever. But but yeah, I think that one for whatever reason sticks in my mind. And besides the basics, like a werewolf or whatever. I had the scream mask one year
of
too,
course. Of
but
course.
who didn't?
Yeah,
You know,
of course. I ended up painting mine just for funsies one time. I was like, I'm gonna make mine a purple one just because it's different from everybody else's
why not?
regular ghost face.
I
But
had the scream mask too, where if you had that like little
the blood.
squeegee thing where it shoot blood in the
Oh yeah.
mask, it was awesome.
Yeah, well, once
Yeah,
you use up blood, your parents aren't buying you more blood, and that's the problem with those things. It's like,
right.
this is awesome. I have a knife that has fake blood for a scream. Oh, it's out of blood. Damn it. it's
Exactly. No,
Halloween and
Halloween's great. Got a lot of good memories for Hollywood. Hollywood. Um, Halloween. There it is. Found
gotcha.
it.
We found it. Before we wrap up, it was pretty cool. A little more WWE Vault, their YouTube channel, recently live streamed Halloween Havoc 1998. And it was awesome because this is something that they don't ever do. Like, I hope it's a weekly thing. I hope the WWE sees this and understands that, like, wrestling fans all flocked to the YouTube channel to comment
Yeah.
like it was like a happening live, because you can't experience what happened 25 years ago in the
Hmm.
moment if you've never watched it with
Right.
people, with other fans. So I really hope that happens more, because Halloween Havoc is such a memory for a lot of us older fans with beards that are turning gray. Not me
Yeah.
personally. This is all natural. I did it on
No, no, no.
purpose.
It's Halloween. It's
It's
Halloween.
Halloween. I'm pretending I'm old.
Right, right.
No, but thank you so much for being here on 10 Count Media, talking about, again, Halloween Havoc this coming weekend, ECW, the arena. I cannot wait. And you know what? I'll ask one more question. If you can wrestle an ECW legend in the ECW arena that special night, who would it be?
I think I gotta stick to my roots. I think an FBI feud might, kind of settle some questions that
Mm.
have been floating around the internet. So who knows though? Maybe. We'll see.
Oh,
See
man.
what Sean's cooking.
Oh, I hope he's cooking that night with Tony Mamaluke and Nunzio, hey, Little Guido,
Yeah.
Tracy Smothers. Maybe we can get them all. We can get them all back.
Maybe.
Maybe. But
He's
thank
really
you.
Italian.
Yeah, I know. Well, JT Smith wasn't Italian, but he was also in the FBI. So, you choose your battles here if you want, Tony. You choose your battles. But I'm Steve. He's Tony. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time. And remember, tune in to Halloween Havoc this coming weekend on Peacock on October 27th, when you will win your tables, ladders, and scares match. Gotta go figure out what that
Absolutely.
is.
Thank you, Steve.
Have a good
Appreciate
one.
your time.